Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. For those of you that do not know, my name is Lakeisha and I am the CEO of 41 Love Beauty and Barber Spa, as well as the founder of 41 Love and Hope Corporation. For those of you returning to my channel, I would like to give you a big thank you for following me along my journey. You are greatly appreciated. For those of you that are new to my channel, I would like for you to make sure you comment, interact with me, and subscribe so you do not miss any future videos. I am not new to the channel. I actually have 3 prior videos. It has been a year since I have posted a video, but so much has transpired within this year. I do apologize, guys, that it's been so long since I posted a video, and I will go into grave detail about what's been going on in this entire year. I do have to let out a disclosure. My businesses are not currently open and running. I am in the current stages of opening my businesses. I am also not a YouTube professional, so please bear with me. I'm just simply here to walk you through the process and to share my journey with you. We have access to several different businesses. We see them every day launching businesses left and right, generating all of this income, but we do not have access to the behind the scenes. We do not have access to the struggles. We do not have access to the actual hard work and labor that goes into launching these businesses. And that is something that I wanted to share with you all. I wanted to take you along on my journey with me. I wanted to share the ins and the outs. I wanted to give you the steps that I took to get to where I'm going. And I wanted to show it to you. I want you to see what it is really like to launch and start your own business. But I just wanted to give you a little background about who I am and why I am here. Again, in my previous videos, I went into detail about 41 Love Beauty and Barber Spa. I discussed how 41 Love Beauty and Barber Spa was started, where it's from, the 41 being where I'm actually from, and the love being the foundation of the business and everything that I wanted to do with the business. At that time, I did not disclose in grave detail what that actually entailed because I was still in the process of incorporating my nonprofit. And now I have done that. So within this year, I have put all of my time and energy since 41 Love Beauty and Barber Spa was complete and actually starting and launching my nonprofit organization, which is 41 Love and Hope Corporation. But just to give you a little recap, ultimately it is going to be a full service unisex spa. We're going to offer hair, nail, massage, and esthetician services. My goal is to have 6 locations throughout the United States. And when we left off with my videos, I was actually in the final stages of completing my business plan. I was actually struggling to complete my cash flow charts, but I do have to give a big thank you to a couple of my followers who were able to point me in the right direction to get that done. So as of today, my financial charts are complete. My business plan is complete. The next stages for me as it relates to 41 Love Beauty and Barber Spa would actually be to obtain startup funding and to obtain a physical building for my first spa. However, because of COVID, I've actually put a pause on that for several reasons. For one, I do not necessarily want to obtain a business loan to start off with my first business. I would actually prefer to go with either an investor or actually paying for it out of pocket myself. But because of COVID, I'm not really interested right now in going into business and opening an actual location until things are a little bit under wraps. And I just feel like it will be kind of hectic to open up a brand new spa with COVID's still live and in effect. So that's been definitely put on pause. And as of right now, up until this point, my focus has been my nonprofit organization. As I stated in my previous video, 4-1 Love Beauty and Barber Spa, although it's a spa, is actually just the foundation for what I want to actually accomplish. 4-1 Love and Hope Corporation is the heart and the second aspect of 4-1 Love Beauty and Barber Spa. Hair is my passion, is what I love to do, but I also enjoy helping people. I also enjoy giving back, and I wanted to find a way to bridge the two. So therefore, my vision that I came up with was to actually open up a strand of salons, but within those salons, we would do different things for the community. And I wanted to do that through my nonprofit organization as well. So we would work in conjunction with the nonprofit organization to accomplish the things that we wanted to accomplish in the community. And that is how 4-1 Love and Hope Corporation got started. I knew that I could not do one without the other. I could, but on the broad span in which I wanted to impact different communities, I knew that I needed to come at it from an angle of actually having a nonprofit organization. With 4-1 Love and Hope Corporation, within the year, I have incorporated my business. I've actually gathered a team of board members. I have submitted documentation to the IRS to obtain my 501c3, which in fact took almost a year to get back, but I am so grateful to God because it has finally come back. So now we are ready to have another board meeting to discuss our next steps, and I'm super excited about that. Within the program, we will launch what is called a YFC program, which is a family, youth, and community program. Within those three brackets, under our family program, we will house a mentoring program where we will work with different community professionals and community activists to actually take on mentees to teach different families and the mentees how to invest money, how to budget money, how to apply for a job, how to interview, day-to-day living, everything. The objective is to potentially, at the end of the program, make their living environments a little better, potentially to decrease poverty. Underneath our community program, we will do back to school drives, Christmas drives. We want to work with other nonprofit organizations to aid in their missions. We want to work with businesses like 4-1 Love Beauty and Barber Spa to do these back to school drives for the children, feed the homeless drives, veteran days. We want to do community cleanup days. It's so much that we want to do, that we want to work with the community to impact the community. And as we continue on, you guys will be able to follow along and see all of that. And I am so excited that I get to share that journey with you all. But yes, it's been a journey, you know. Even though I'm pursuing my dreams, life is still moving. You know, I've had to move. I've had to step out on faith. You know, I've had to be patient. I've had to keep going even when I wanted to give up. And that's what I'm here to really bring to light. Because when I first started these videos, I thought that, you know, I'm just going to give them step by step on what to do and let them see me get to the finish line so that they can walk with me. And really and truly, what I learned is that it is so much more to it than just the business. It is so much more to it than just the vision. You have to change altogether. And that was a hard pill for me to swallow. And that's what I really want to discuss with you all today. You know, in my previous videos, I discussed the vision board. I discussed market research. I discussed with you all the business plan. But I really want to discuss what it actually entails to go into business for yourself. First and foremost, one of the biggest lessons that I have learned is that no one will see your vision but you. And that was a hard pill to swallow. To actually pursue something and have no support. And you really won't have any support. So I want you to prepare yourself for that. Because the road to starting your own business is very lonely. Now, you will get support, but you will get support from people that you least expect it from. You can't expect support from your family, your close friends. It's just not going to happen. Nobody sees your vision but you. If it was meant for everybody else, then anybody could take it. Anybody would have it. And that was the hardest thing that I had to learn. Also, having to step out on faith. It is hard to pursue your purpose and to pursue a business and still work a 9-to-5. Do all of these things. Is hard to do. At some point in that journey, you're going to have to step out on faith. I was with my company for 4 years. One more year and I would have been fully vested. The battle of having to walk away from my job without physically having my business was one of the hardest things that I have ever had to do in my entire life. When I say it was a struggle, it was a struggle. Literally the hardest thing that I had to do. And that's what people don't tell you. It's impossible to do both. It's impossible to pursue your dream while still looking back. There's going to come a time where you're going to have to make a choice. But that's where faith comes in. And being able to have faith in something that you cannot see completely, for me, it was being able to know where I'm going, but not know exactly how I was going to get there. I saw the ending before the beginning. I know where I'm going, but I'm learning. I'm uncovering each step as I go. So it's a hard thing to do. And for you, that will be the case as well. You will have to take steps and you will have to learn along the way. But I guarantee you, you have already seen your final destination. And that's where faith comes. Because you have to trust that you'll get there. And if you don't trust that you'll get there, if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't have faith in your vision, if you don't have faith in your dreams, it only makes it harder for you. So my suggestion would be to really tune into yourself and to keep going no matter what. and to know that it's going to happen. Faith was a hard thing for me. It was a hard thing for me to leave a guaranteed paycheck and to jump out with bills, with bills, to pursue my dream. It was the hardest thing, but like I said, I left my job at the beginning of the pandemic, and I have not had anything cut off, anything repossessed. I have not lost any money. I have only gained, and I thank God for that, because it's allowing me the time that I need to pursue my dreams without having to clock in and work for someone else. Leaving a job and having income, to jumping out and assuming that things would just take off running with my businesses was really a crushing factor for me. There were times where I wanted to just give up because, as I stated, it took almost a year for my 501c3 to come back, and it was hard. It was really hard. I left my job to pursue my passion, and I had to actually wait. But what they don't tell you is that in pursuing your passion and pursuing your purpose, it's not just the business that you have to focus on. There are so many other areas that you have to focus on. Me not knowing that I needed to work on me, I needed to evolve. I needed to become the CEO. And I believe that the pause, this long pause, was so that I could become that. I didn't really believe in myself as I do now. Although I saw the vision, although I knew what I wanted to do, I always second guessed myself. And that was a hard pill to swallow, a hard pill to realize. And I had to actually step back for a second. And this COVID has allowed me to go in and self-reflect, learn a lot about myself, grow, develop, and just realize my potential. Like I said in my previous video, one of my biggest issues was patience, and having to wait for my 501c3 definitely taught me a lot of patience. This whole process has taught me a lot of patience, and I have to constantly remind myself that I'm up against my own clock. And so are you. I just really want to say that. So are you. There is no time frame to get it right. And that is something that I really had to teach myself. It's easy to go out and open a business. Okay? But to actually pursue your passion, to actually want something that means something, that's going to last, that's going to withstand, is a whole different ball game. I didn't realize how big my purpose was until I actually started taking the steps, until I actually started walking in it, and not preparing myself for the several different steps that I would have to take to get to where I'm going. And as I look back, I now see how far I have come. And it has allowed me to be patient for what's to come. Not realizing that everything was already lined up. Not realizing that even though I had the business aspect down pat, Keisha still had to get Keisha together. I had to lose friends. I had to lose people that I associated with for years because they did not fit where I was going. I had to evolve in myself spiritually. I had to clear my conscience and my mind. What I would like for you to do is to ask the questions that you need to ask. I want to use this platform as a way to not only vent to you all, but I want you to actually see everything. I want to keep it so real with you all that you have the exact expectation of what it will take to get to where you're trying to go. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to be completely transparent. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I don't care what anybody has to say. I am me, regardless. So you're going to get everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I want to share it all with you. If you have any questions for me, please ask. I will answer them. If you need to talk to me, please reach out. I am here to do that. I will be coming to you with everything. Anything that's on my mind, anything that I have to say, every step that I'm taking, I want you to see it all. I'll come back soon. I'm not going to make any promises about my videos. Just make sure you subscribe and follow me on my social media platforms so that you can stay up to date when it's coming. But I'm not going to go a whole year. I promise that I will be coming back to you soon. Until then, I want you all to stay blessed. Keep pursuing your dreams. Don't stop. I want you to really dig deep within yourself and just ask yourself, do you have what it takes to get there? Because that's what it all comes down to. It's your willpower, your drive. Do you have what it takes to pursue your dreams? And if you don't, what are you here for? What is your purpose here? Because nothing else matters but your purpose. So are you walking in it? Are you pursuing it? Only you know the answer to that. Until next time, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Stay blessed.